The spring game's massive, obviously, but it's also big to see Baker Mayfield back out there. His statue being unveiled on Jenkins. It's going to be great to see that statue go up next to everybody else. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like. I thought, guys, it would be fun for us to kind of relive as I wear my Baker Mayfield jersey. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can see it. Katie hates when I wear this jersey. She hates it. And I wear it a lot especially during football season. But I'm wearing it now because I love Baker. And I think it'd be kind of fun for us to relive some Baker moments. I watched some highlights earlier this week and kind of not really a Mount Rushmore, but just kind of something that is going to stick in our mind from the Baker Mayfield era. And Pat, I want to start with you.
All right. Sounds good. So I was actually at this game. It was OU against Ohio State. I was there with Gan, and my mind is when he planted the flag in the middle of Ohio State. When he started running around with that.
Yeah, I also forgot you guys.
Absolutely worth a trip
to Columbus.
18 hours there and back. Dude. It was worth every second of that.
Every OU fan was still in that stadium after that win, and he just starts taking the flag, and you're like, what is he doing? And he just starts running across the OU section. And then he goes in the middle of the field.
Oh, no.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Come on. Right in the middle, baby. Love to see it. Great.
What was it like after the game? Like after the game?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all just like get in the car and go back, or
we did, but I know from folks who stayed around, it was a rough time.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it, man. I don't doubt it. Matt?
Yeah, I think my moment is him winning the Heisman over a couple of studs in that Heisman race. I think that just submitted, I can't even say the word right, his legacy at OU, being a walk-on, getting injured at Texas Tech, coming to a brand new program, showing what he's worth. I think that just cemented his legacy in OU football, and that's why he's getting that statue. Can't wait to see it.
I was a big proponent of him being considered a Heisman contender in 2015. Mm-hmm. I was big into he at least needed to be there. And so for him to finally win one, I thought was more than overdue. I thought he deserved to win it in 2015, but I understand why he didn't. Ryan?
Yeah, so there's so many to pick from. I was like going through again some highlights this week, like you said, Mason, and there's just so many, especially from the 2017 season. That was fun. A great season of football that ended in heartbreak, but we're not going to talk about that right now. What we are going to talk about is in 2017 when he showed up to the Texas Tech game in the same Trader shirt that all the Tech fans had been wearing the past couple years. Yeah. It's incredible. Like, he's just like, I understand why people maybe don't like him because of his arrogance, but like, it's amazing when he's on your team.
Should have given him a scholarship if you're going to call him a traitor.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Patrick, just shout it from the rooftops, man.
Yeah.
100%. Mark, I'll go and then we'll end with you. My moment, selfishly because I was there, was in 2015 when he went in there and beat Tennessee 31-24 in double overtime. That game, possibly one of the, like, when I'm dying, it might be one of the top moments I remember because, one, Knoxville's amazing. That stadium was sold out and checkered. Like, it was sick. They had a really good team that year, and they went in there down 17 points at one point, and OU looked dead in the water. And coming back and winning that game in double overtime was one of the coolest moments I will ever experience. I remember being a student journalist covering that game and doing a stand-up post-game and recording my stand-up to make like a post-game package and thinking like, I'm going to use this to get a job in like this year. It was insane. It was so cool.
Yeah, that's a great moment. Not so great for our fellow Tennessean.
Patrick. Yeah, Patrick, mixed reviews that weekend for Patrick.
Yeah.
No, that was pre-Becca, so he wasn't. So he wasn't.
I bring it up all the time.
He's conflicted now. Don't let him trick you.
Yeah, he's
unsure about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Mark?
Yeah, I will bring up the rear. So my choice is I didn't even need highlights. There's one play to me that sticks out because it's just so like what Baker Mayfield was to me at OU. It's 3rd and goal in 2015 in Waco, Texas. We are down 37-34 to an undefeated Baylor squad. This is in November. This is a good Baylor team. And like I said, 3rd and goal, and Baker drops back to pass. Nothing's really there. The pocket collapses. Everyone knows what play I'm talking about. He ends up running around back and forth 10 yards or so maybe. And then he finds Dimitri Flowers. Sorry, there might be new fans here that don't know who Dimitri is.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. But finds Dimitri Flowers kind of open in the end zone, rockets a pass in there, and 2 defenders are closing, but they don't get there in time. And that's just like the thing about Baker is no one would move around the way that he did. No one would trust Dimitri the way that he did. And no one had the balls to put the ball in the air like that in that situation, like Baker did. There's a gumption to him that at least in college, always made plays. It always ended in big plays.
That was such a cool game to be at because it was the opening of that stadium. It was the biggest game that stadium had seen up to that point. College game day was there. You're on the field pregame and you see Kirk Herbstreit and Chris Fowler walking around. It's like not really pouring rain, but like that annoying like mist kind of rain that's like just there the whole game. The weather sucked. And to see them go in and win that game, that's when you kind of got the feeling like, oh, this dude's like for real.
This is real.
This is a real thing.
Guys, that's the game that's why my girlfriend despises Baker Mayfield.
Yeah. So. I don't blame her for that one.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. That was fun. Be sure to tweet us at Program Guyz. Comment on our Instagram. Comment on our YouTube channel as well. What your favorite Baker Mayfield moment is. What are you looking forward to when you look back on the highlights years from now of rewatching? We want to hear from you guys as well. We might read a couple on next week's show. I think it'd be a lot
tell
of fun.
us what we forgot. I'm sure. I mean, tell us which ones are better than ours because there probably are that we just don't have.
Absolutely. There's got to be.